Hi there, Howard Tinker from Restaurant Profits here, and we are this month talking about bootstrap marketing, or another way of putting it is zero cost marketing. In the first couple of videos, I talked to you about two ways that at no cost you can get people coming into your restaurant and make a decent amount of money. So the first way was using an existing email list and then growing that list. And then the second way was using promotion on Facebook and getting your followers to tag their friends so it grows and Facebook pushes it out. And then again, inviting people in, growing that database. This third way is a way of growing your database and making great sales using Facebook again, but also using a little piece of software called a chat bot in behind it. There is a cost to this, so this one works out around about $100 per week, but the amount of money that you make pays for that easily 10 times over. So if you can hang in there with me, I'm going to show you how you can do this, or explain to you how you can do this and how we did it for one of our clients. So this is a promotion that once again is about bringing in new business and repeat business, growing your database, making sales on the front end, but of course inviting people into that birthday club so you can make lots of sales on the back end too. So what you do with this one is that you actually advertise that you do have a birthday club. And so you create a post on Facebook, and then you promote that post out to the area that you live in, so your postcode, or a certain amount of kilometers outside your postcode, so it could be 3, 5, 20 kilometers depending where you are, and it basically says join our birthday club and eat for free on your birthday. Now if eat for free really worries you, don't worry, because there's lots of conditions that we put in with that so that people can't rip you off. And we've been doing this for nearly 20 years, and so we know every single way that people try to rip you off, and we've got it covered. So we have conditions so that people don't rip you off. So the reason that we have such an impressive offer, eat for free on your birthday, is that you've got to make people an offer that they can't refuse. There's so much going on these days on people's phones and on the internet that unless you really grab their attention, they're just going to scroll past you and they ain't going to do anything. So a headline or a call to action like eat for free on your birthday is going to get people's attention, and they are going to do something about it instead of just scrolling past you. So the ad that we create, or the post that we create, says eat for free on your birthday. There's a lovely picture and then there's some text underneath, and then when they click on the button, instead of going to another web page or going to your website, what happens is that this chat bot jumps in and starts to talk to them. So obviously what you've got to do is use a chat bot, so you've got to learn how to do that, and you can use them for free up to a certain amount of uses. So you basically subscribe to that service, use their free service, and then you can ask the right questions. So when somebody clicks to say it's their birthday, then first of all the chatbot picks up their name from Facebook. So Facebook hands it over to the chatbot because it's all working inside Facebook. And so the chatbot will say, "Hey Howard," if it was speaking to me, "great that you're interested in our birthday offer. When exactly is your birthday so we can send you an invite?" And so they will then choose their birth date from a little calendar that pops up, and then they'll hit submit. And when they hit submit, the chatbot says, "Great, what's your email address so I can send you your voucher?" And so they'll put their email address in there, hit submit, and then immediately, because we've done it in the background, we create a voucher which goes to them in their messenger. Now you might be thinking, well, anybody could say it's their birthday any day of the year, and it might be January, but their birthday was in November, and now they're claiming a second birthday. Well, the great thing about Facebook advertising is you can choose, you can say to Facebook, I only want people to see this whose birthday's coming up in the next 4 or 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever it is you choose. So the thing is, when people sign up for a Facebook account, they have to put their birthday in. So as long as they put their real birthday into their Facebook account, then Facebook are only going to send you people whose birthdays are coming up. So you've chosen birthdays coming up and the local area, and so those are the only people that are seeing it. So if you've said in the next 4 weeks and it's January, then nobody in February, March, April, May, right through to December are going to see it. They're only January people that are going to see it. So these people then get their voucher in their messenger. But what we do is also connect it to an email program behind the scenes. And so they also get an email saying, hey, here's your voucher. And don't forget to come in. Now, the great thing about the chatbot is that it can track people coming in. So once they come into the restaurant, they will show you Messenger on their phone. And there, sure enough, is the voucher. And you say, cool, have your birthday meal, and part of the conditions is they've got to eat with other people and so on and so forth. And at the end, let us see that, and then we'll take the price of your meal off the night's meal. So basically, at the end of the meal, they show the voucher again, and then there's a button underneath that says redeem, and you'll say to them, please click redeem. And then it cancels that voucher, so it can't be used by that same person again tomorrow or next week or whatever. So it's cancelled now in the back of the chat bot. And then it says how much was your bill, and then they'll put the bill in, and then they'll press submit, and that's the end of it from there. Now, you might still be thinking, but what if somebody was going to rip me off with this? Well, the thing is, you make money every time you run these things. So even if somebody somehow found out how to get round the system so that it didn't cancel it out and they came twice, you make money twice. Okay? The thing is, though, because it's got that button built in there that we put in there, it does cancel it out. So if they came a second time with that same thing and they tried to use it again, it would say this has already been redeemed. All right, so hopefully that settles that one. But anyway, that they've done where they put the amount of money in and hit submit, it gets tracked. Okay, so a client of ours that we did this for, they were wanting to grow a list, they were willing to do this and to do the birthday club. They ran it for, I think we did it for 17 weeks. And the money that we tracked through the app was $47,910.44 in 17 weeks. The cost of the Facebook promotion, because don't forget you're doing an advert, a Facebook ad, it's not just a post, was $1,275. So I'll just go through that again. $1,275 was the Facebook ad costs, so 1,275, and they made $47,910.44. So to put that in weekly terms, they were spending about $97 per week in ad cost, and they were making $2,818 a week. So for $100, they were making $2,900 in round numbers. The great thing as well is that they use that strategy to bring in 1,641 people onto their list. Now, it actually did better than that. This is only where the chatbot was tracking the numbers, and we know for a fact that some people redeemed but didn't put the numbers in, because you can't keep an eye on people all the time, so they've hit the redeem button and then they haven't put their spend in. So we know it was actually higher than $47,900, but that's what we tracked. So they did this for quite a few months, and we tried other strategies around this with the chatbot, and it worked every single time. So they grew thousands and thousands of people onto their database. They made tens of thousands of dollars in sales by using this, and really attracted a lot of people into the place that possibly had not been in before, because Facebook was throwing out their net to 3, 5, 20 kilometers wide and pulling in people that weren't already on the database of this restaurant. So I'll just quickly go through it again. So the post, the design of the ad is eat for free on your birthday. The button on the ad goes to a chatbot. The chatbot asks them for their birth date and email address. All of this is pulled into a database so that you can email them later. Once they've submitted all of that, then a voucher is sent to their phone. They come in, they redeem the voucher, they hit the button to say it's redeemed, they put the data in of how much money they've spent, hit submit, and basically Bob's your uncle. That's got them in, it's got them to spend money, it's got them onto your database. That database now obviously has their birthday in, you put them into the birthday club, and whether you run this next year or not, excuse me, they are on your birthday club, they're in your database, and if they've had a great time dining on their birthday with you, then of course they're going to come back again. And you, because they're on your database, you can now send them invites to all the different events like chef's dinners and wine dinners and beer matching and Mother's Day and Melbourne Cup and Father's Day and all those kind of things, because they are now on your database. So it brings in new business, it brings in repeat business, it grows your database, it makes you money up front. And there is obviously some technicality to setting all of this up, but for a very small spend per week, about $100 a week, it's a really great strategy for boosting your database and making sales. So hopefully that has been useful for you. And if you want any help with those kind of strategies, or you want to talk about if these kind of things will work for you, then please visit me at Restaurant Profits at our Restaurant Profits website. That's restaurantprofits.com.au. Book yourself a call with me, or if you don't want to do that, if you just want to contact us, hit the contact us button, fill in your details, and we'll get a message to reach out to you, and then we can have a chat, see if we're able to help you, and if what we do sounds of interest to you. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.